Hello, welcome to episode 15 of Gilganos playing Dawntrail. Last time! Shit hit the fan! Oh yes it did. And it smells. It smells really bad. Yeah, we saw that Sarulja now has spaceships with lasers. And he attacked Kuliolal. And he killed his dad. And now we're here. Yeah, and we learned that, the Golden City is actually, the gate that we saw is actually a gate to another reflection, which is great, which I didn't see coming. Really good. Like that. And that Kryl is actually from another reflection. Because, when the gate opened, when Galu, Jaja, Galuf, and Pettenram were there, two little Popotos just came out of the gate and handed over Kryl as a baby to Galuf for some reason. We don't know yet why. But we're gonna find out. But I would say, the chances are pretty high that Kryl is actually a princess from another reflection. So let's see if that's actually true, right? Let's go. Together as one! Before investigating the dome, Wuklamat wishes to see one important matter. I know we never hurried it off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly with the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. Wow, I can't talk today. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Yomi? No, not more footwork to do. Come on, I want to go to that dome. Haven't heard anyone say that outside of the 90s, I guess. While you handle that, Aaronville and I will see to... While you handle that, Aaronville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I go ahead and have the Lance God announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. Actually, what are you doing about Sarulja? He's still there with his ships. Just ignoring that? If you could see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Bevy, Alize and I will split the rest of the city between us. Sure, let's go. I shall have to examine one of these mechanical soldiers later. I have a mind to inform Vanguard and Uriage as well, but they may have already left Tyrol. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find Vanguard at Golden City at the Dome. Pretty sure about that. This talk of reflection... Oh, that's the same as before. Dumbfounded farmer. If Tuliolal falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? Our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and histories, all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. Head Vow Wuklamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Lots of good things, I'm sure of it. Really? The Dawn Sevens have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. Please, leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. No, go and hear what the vows have to say, because it's gonna cheer you up for sure. The little Jaja is slain, and yet Vow Wuklamat and Vow Kona still fight for our nation. For us. Very well. They would speak. Least I can do is listen. Okay. Just drop the lore bomb like that, I guess. Still can't believe we were attacked. For a mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Vow Wuklamat is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. This person does not need to be persuaded. Well, thank you for telling me, Game. It's like, so what? I needed to talk to him anyways. Huh. Cheerful? What the heck? Huh? Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll need to do our part. I've no doubt Vow Wuklamat and Vow Kona will share similar sentiments at their address. It's not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Tyrol, but Where else is there to go? You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here. But I fear nowhere in Tyrol is beyond the enemy's reach. Out of the lands across the salt. Well... I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Tyrol. This is my home. And I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val Vuklamat and Val Kona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. You're going to strike back at the enemy? So they're resolved to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go and hear their address. I need to stock up food and medicine, as much as I can. And what else is there? Toilet paper. Oh yeah, I need a lot of toilet paper. Do you have any toilet paper? What is it's all out already? No, I need toilet paper now, because what would I wipe my arse with if not toilet paper, right? I can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, miss, but I'm busy. Too much to do and too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here, find somewhere safe. Val Vuklamat wants to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Really? Really? Nobody taking care of this kid? Oh, okay. Not even you? Hey, sir, would you please, like the crying kid over there next to his dead mother, please? Welcome to Tuliolal. You're the adventurer Vuklamat recruited to entourage. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sure. Whew. Cleaning up is tiring work. We've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tough for everyone, but Tuliolal won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. You do good, sir. I can't leave now. What if the soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something. Anything of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you, I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn Servants have to say. Thanks again. Thank you again for spreading word of our address. I fear those who needed assurance most would not have been present otherwise. It seems Kryl and Aaron will have yet to return. Still busy making preparations for our expedition, I presume. Did you not see Alice on your way here? I did see her down below. Oh, did I? Actually not. I was just discussing the gate to the Golden City with Kettenram. He has been patiently answering my few questions. A few questions? More like a bleeding broadside of them. Took me back to me time with Gallo if it did. Charlayan scholars, I swear. Aren't you from Charlayan as well? Oh, not a scholar, I guess. It looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. I wasn't the only one, was I? Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. It's not a competition, come on. My apologies for involving you all in Tyroli affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tyrol, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zoralchar and his army pose a threat not only to Tyrol, but to the Star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Yomi. It just gives us some drugs, like... That's what works best in a situation like this, right? No, I'm joking. It's just a joke. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever wariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Father raised him well. That he did. Hey look, it's the same copy pasta crowd again. And interesting that Bakul Jaja is still here, right? And didn't go back to Mamuk.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
Funny how with the pillar right in front of her, they can barely see her from down there. Didn't she have like a pedestal or anything, something like that?
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor. And for a moment, we believed he had won.
What was that weirdly loud sniffle there that sounded like Kryle?
But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened.
Not sure if that's so
I could
intelligent
not
to say.
tarnish my father's honor by interfering.
Because how do you defeat someone who can literally raise from the dead? Shouldn't you be given hope here?
Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
I'm not sure if that's smart to say.
Zoralsha? It's true! I saw him!
Well, I guess some people probably saw him anyways, right?
We believe he staged the attack from Yyasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well.
She's just dropping bomb after bomb onto them.
But mark my words, I won't let Zoralsha torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
We're gonna shoot him down! Right? You did have an answer prepared to that,
The enemy
right?
is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
Okay, how do you plan to do that, please? Exactly.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Shouldn't do promises you can't keep.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
I mean, that's a good plan, but what exactly do you plan on doing? You know, like, it's like, yeah, attack them with dirigibles and swords. Ah.
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this.
Yeah, sure. It would be kind of funny if, you know, like, Zoralja just shot at the crowd. I mean, he could do that.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
I mean, it would be funny, but it would be
We've
ironic.
already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope.
Maybe we need some people from a certain step coming in on their flying mounts and destroying the warships with their axes, right?
Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuli Yolal.
I wonder. Where's the laser cannons? Where did you hide the ion cannons? The rockets, the missiles!
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have
Really?
the resources to see our nation through these trials.
Just act as if nothing
When
happened.
the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
12 hours later, signing. Signing unconditional surrender. He did well. It is inspiring to see such diverse peoples rally as one. The people of Troll have come together for this fight. We must endeavor not to fail them. I'm glad to see so many people came. I wasn't sure how many I had won over, so I decided to keep at it. That was a rousing speech, was it not? Let us do our part to ensure that the Dawn Servants can fulfill their promise to the people. Listening to Vuklamat and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Tural too will rise to occasion, this I can tell. In Yyasulani's shadow, Alphino is considering how best to help carry out Vuklamat's plan. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Vuklamat that... There you all are. Ah, Lamati. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? Yeah, seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from Shak Tural Skygate. Why exactly is Soralcha just not doing anything? Kona and Kettenram will continue to manage affairs at the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursions. Even from afar, I can sense something isn't right about that dome. We should have everything we need for the expedition, from food to medicine to gear. It's quite amazing how much you can fit in Erenvil's rucksack. The dome appears to lie well beyond Shaloni. A good thing we have Erenvil to guide us. As Lamati says, let's stay vigilant. Yyasulani isn't exactly a short distance from Shaloni. If the train isn't operating, we'll need to consider other means of travel. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zoralja and secure peace to Tuliolal. We'll be passing through Shaloni where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Wow. Okay, that's a lot more ships than I expected there to be. The Land Squad had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels in Tuliolal. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. Really? Don't you think we're a little short on time? We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Sholani Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, you and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Erenvil, Alize, and Yomi will come with me. To inquire with the locals, meanwhile the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone has finished, let us reconvene at Shaloni Station. We can start with Husatawi. That's where the Dustwatch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kemaka should be able to tell us a few things. The people of the wilds are brave indeed to remain here with those ships overhead. Or where would they go? Everything seems in order at a glance. Okay, whatever. Always you two, and I'll be Vow Vuklamat as well. You're Sheriff of the Dustwatch, yes? What's the situation here in Husatawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked into Sheshineviti Springs yet. Apparently mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I will visit the Mewat... I'll pay a visit to Mevahet Zone. To Mevahet Zone? I'll accompany Aaronville. See you all in a while. But I guess it makes sense for him to, you know, like, if you're assuming that the railroad is like the... Maybe not the only one, but the primary path to Yyasulani, right, where the dome is, it would make sense for Zoralja and his troops to secure that means of travel. And all clear this way. Looks pretty normal to me. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in this area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Sure. If you say so. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that the Nitowike is safe. I was after the train. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. Those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked at Yyasulani. Ugh, what a mess. And just after we finished fixing the tracks. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. Mechanical soldier shows no signs of life. It appears to have been run through with a polearm. Nice. Hey, Yate. Yomi, you came! As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. Ooh, was that the enigmatic maiden, perhaps? I'll never forget the way he soared through the air. Oh, spear in hand. Oh, never mind. It was, of course, it was Justinian. Polearm. Yeah, now I get it. Well, I wouldn't have called this spear polearm, I guess, but okay. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. It's Justinian. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yyasulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika is well. So, how's it looking? You heard about the spearman as well? Yep. There couldn't be anyone else but Estinian. What's this? Someone's spreading more gossip about me. No. Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. Ha ha ha. Yeah, right. It's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought it'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you're indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But the rumor is true. Galul Jaja is slain. I'm afraid so. Zoralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume? I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I sent word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am. And you're Tekova, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely! If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni, after all. Yomi can attest to that. Kinda. Her smile always looks so... sarcastically. Glad to hear it. We leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away, then. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. Where's the words here? Just do what comes naturally. Thank you. I'll for sure be reckless. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and joined the others. It seems those soldiers only appeared in Sheshanavetsu Springs. Could they have been after the ceruleum? Yeah, maybe that as well, right? Then again, I wouldn't know why they would be using ceruleum, but who knows, right? It seems the people of Yyasulani are safe. What a relief. Mewa Hetsuon is still safe, but the animals are unsettled by recent events. The dome is absolutely massive! What manner of kingdom do you suppose is claimed within its borders? Raha and I visited the settlements west of here. Thankfully there was no damage or casualties to speak of. I heard from Vuklamat that Destinian was here. With him to watch over them, the people of Yyasulani will have naught to fear. Thanks to Destinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Yyasulani. The Hetsara were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Soralja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. At the end of the road. Railroad. These are the engineers of Shaktural Railing, which operates the train between Yyasulani and Yyasulani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it. A large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it outside? That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do we know what became of the passengers who went to Yyasulani? Vuklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yyasulani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Well, probably planned. Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we are to reach it undetected. I don't care if we detect it. I say we smash our way inside. Oh yeah, this time I'm all for that. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave it some thought. Soralja wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolal. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Same. Simple and effective. Hopefully. Of course, your plan will be no good if you cut down before reaching the base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through the defenses with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. That's why the cowcatcher in front of the locomotive is jagged. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce a train with armor, load her with all the fuel you carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Oh, cowcatcher, also pilot really? Or bullbar, I like bullbar. Nice. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were that the train's in one piece and now you wanted to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. I'm pretty sure we could probably get in with other means, but it's gonna make for a great fireworks, I guess. Those good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside the dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. Also, I have no idea why I'm suddenly doing a voice for them, because I'm not doing voices for anyone, right? But I just felt like it. But Chief! Listen. No matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fail, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train, so have faith and quit your complaining. But what if you fail really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. Well, don't die then. No one's dying on this train, I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? Sounds just like... sounds like real fun to me, yes. There's no changing her mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. We'll keep your wife safe, we promise. Even though we don't actually know that she's his wife. Well, I guess he just kind of said it now. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. And it'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved Tyrol. That it will. But first we've got work to do. She'll look so she looked the part. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolal and inform Kona of the situation. Why don't you do it via link pearl? I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Well, we have a plan. Now let's finish this train and blast our way into the dome, isn't it? It should be quite to your liking, right? I hope Namika is safe. Yeah, I do wonder what exactly happened there. And like, I feel like the dome would just be like a gate to the other reflection, right? Which means that like basically everything inside of the dome would be like just whatever it is at that spot in the reflection, right? So that also would mean that basically Yyasulani and everything else would have been transported to the other reflection, which is kind of interesting. But I guess we'll see. The ships seem content to remain waiting in the skies, so let us take this opportunity to do what we can and prepare. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Oh yeah, the poor train. Right. putting plans into Locomotion. Your plan is set, but Grahatia is not without reservations. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zoralja will not strike Tuliolal in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. I'm wondering, like, what exactly was the deal, and what's with the enigmatic maiden? Because, like, yeah, sure, they offered him the power to do what he wants, right? In exchange for something that we don't know yet, of course. Actually, we don't even know if all of the, if it's literally only just the soldier puppets, right? The soldier robots, or if there's anyone sentient that is helping him. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolal in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zoralja, at least until Tuliolal has shored up its defenses. Right, we'll charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us. Speaking of putting up some defenses, how about all of those shield techs? Like the one in the burn, right? And other places. Those might come in handy. Right, we'll charge in from the front and keep his eye on us, during which time Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliolal. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Everyone's hard at work on the train. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish it in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know a few who'd be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course! Of course. What sort of craftsmen did you have in mind? Let's see now. It's the giant talus all over again, man. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the ceruleum tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. What do you have? What? Why? A train is automatically grounded. It is literally running on steel roads. Oh wait a second, it's not it's not an electric. It's not an electric train. Right. So the tracks don't actually touch the ground, right? They're on wooden posters. Yeah, never mind what this. Well, no, that actually means. Well, never mind. Whatever. Lightning in that world doesn't work as it does in the real world, anyways, right? Would you happen to know a carpenter who would handle that? Who could handle that? Yeah, me, myself. We could ask the fellow with a fetish for formalities. You mean Bukebu? While he has his quirks, there's no questioning his carpentry. A master carpenter from Okhanwe. If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. I'm already not doing the voice anymore, right? We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Heavy equipment to move. Oh yeah, the Yokui, right? What's his name? Garfurler. Sermavur. Is that the stonemason? Probably. Foreshortening. Sermavur would be perfect. We'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokui, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yokui? I'll be damned. We'll not want for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding the flying vessels. We need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I for one can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? What about the Bunewa? They are pretty magically versed, right? Ballistas? Nah, ballistas are too slow, right? I would assume. But I don't think Kona has that many guns, so... Ballistas on a train. Big ones. Ballistas, eh? Well, they would be powerful. It seems to me that it take too long to reload between shots. But we don't... Does Kona have enough guns? If there was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Well, he's... I mean, he has got big ears, I guess. Chrysarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. Oh yeah, you also had a shield generator there, I remember. Maybe you should help Kona with that. While I did not conceive them myself, I know the design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it is highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we will require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over at the springs can help with that. And if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Really, we're building this very sophisticated train just to blow it up in the end, right? Okay. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. It was a trap question, a trick question. We couldn't even... There was no right answer there. In the meantime, you could deal with the materials. Shensa is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we're set for our plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. Aha, the plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends back in Yggdrasil. I leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shensa over to the southeast. Alright. It's a shame Silenus engineers aren't here to help. If they were here, I expect they'd turn it into a flying train. Yeah, why aren't they here? Shensa has given me a list of materials. We'll see to it that they have everything they need. Right, time to put my knowledge gained in the first to use. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? I don't remember. Etheric cannons? Interesting. I have an idea where you can get the conductive metals. Oh yeah, the metal, right. So I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals though. Might be best if you spoke directly with the miner. Can I leave that to you? Sure. I mean, great. You're friends with Iyate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone could get you the crystals you're after, it's her. Yeah, I mean... I've not been doing a whole lot this expansion than just running around and talking to people anyways, right? So I might just continue with that, I guess. Oh yummy, what brings you around these parts? I need fire crystals. Of the highest purity. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before, but what was that about? Da 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 da! A hot commodity! A way to obtain fire crystals is on the tip of Iate's tongue. Now I remember! Ceruli Analas. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Ernville thinks so highly of you. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. I think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often that you see the bigger dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out a leader. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. And you see no signs of your prey. Perhaps you will have better luck at the south, to the south. Hostile presence. Oh, hello. The Ring of Fire. Doesn't look like fire crystals, but okay. Yes, it's very hot fire crystals. Oh, isn't blue fire actually less hot, colder than red fire? White fire is the hottest, right? Amazing, you dealt with the beast in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shensa. I see that he gets it. Why wouldn't I go alone? I don't have anything else to do right now. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop those invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of Ellen Eshpia. Anyway, I'd best be on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Vuklamat heading for the station. Taking care of the crystals, have you? Things proceed apace here too. Spencer told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. You'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it. I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Makes sense. Keep your chin up, Erinville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. You know, you got over the death of your father pretty quickly, I would say. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. So why didn't we start already? Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Toliolal, I had been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Vaukona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. Mezcal. Probably. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gerfaller does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Power of friendship. Let's get to it, my friends. Yes, let's get to it. Oh no, not again. Really? I almost forgot about the soundtrack already. How much time do we have? What the heck? Well, I guess Suralja didn't specify, but still, I mean, okay. This seems to, you know, like, take longer than I thought it would, honestly. Why is the sun a hexagon? Alright everyone, that'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Who the heck is that? Sephiroth? Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Yeah, we love Tural and we love you, WoW Wuklamot. Right. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain, this I promise. Can we please do the explosions? And it's only dog again. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Yeah, it only took like 3 days. What did I even do? I just sit there. I don't think I did anything, right? I just sit there and watch them work. Go and rest up, friend. Won't long before the train's ready. What? I thought we already... I probably did nothing but rest for 3 days or whatever, how long it took you. Freebird! All aboard! Despite his fatigue, there is an undeniable air of satisfaction about Volika. From here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. What? I thought it was ready already. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. Wait for the engineers to finish working on the train. Yes. What else would I be doing? And why does it still take so long?
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine.
Why not?
We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft.
Why can't we? We literally took like 3 days to build this thing. You think we don't have the time or what's going on?
I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
I mean, we can't explode it. I understand that, sure, as a test run. But then like fire a cannon or something maybe? Know that they actually work, right?
Finished at last.
Also, how the heck is the lumber fortification gonna help protect the steel steam engine from laser swords?
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Okay.
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
How does a grounding rod on a moving vehicle work even? I mean, to ground it, all you have to do is connect the metal tracks to the ground, right? Because the whole vehicle is made of metal. So every surge is gonna like... Well, whatever, okay. I'm not an engineer, I guess.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces.
With
And
two.
as they're modelled upon those used
I
in
see.
Presterium, I can attest to their potency.
Okay, I was hoping it would be more than two, but okay.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
I still don't really see the thing about the wooden armor, but okay. This is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen, probably, yeah. Not like I've seen too many locomotives.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
Oh, always the handyman.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down.
Imagine if she would die. Imagine if his wife in this reality would also die.
All aboard!
Please no.
Vanish.
Okay, bye. Well, that didn't last long.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
Oh wait, we're already on the other side of the
But
tunnel,
not
I guess,
before
right?
We're spotted, I expect. Stay alert.
Here we go.
Oh wow, the dome is further away than I thought it would be.
Stand fast, everyone.
Oh, that's what I mean with grounding rods. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, of course. Thank you. Why was I even thinking of normal grounding rods, right? Oh, couldn't you have made this an actual shooter minigame? Come on.
No, you don't.
There's a lot of them.
Have care! They've switched to firearms!
Yeah, thank you, Kyle. We realized that.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Right. That was quite a slow motion. Oh my, the drama. Why didn't they put up some railings? What the heck? Keep shooting, Yomi, come on.
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
What? Sure. Sure, she's playing baseball with the bullets, right. What a high-tech crosshair.
End of the line, everyone!
Get him, Lamachi! Right. With a stick. Now imagine if they just had a shield. An energy shield, right? Or if it just didn't work. Or if it just died from jumping off a train going at, I don't know, 150 miles an hour.
Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Wait, we're not on level 97 yet, are we? Ah, we are. Well, okay. Do I have to take Buklamat? I don't. Tank. We don't have another tank. Never mind. I was thinking that this would be a perfect moment for dungeon, but I was like, but we still just level 96, right? Actually, maybe we have the trial right after this then as well, right? Assuming that it might be a warden of the city. Or whatever it is. Ooh. That's cool. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be so good, right? Vanguard is under attack. Vanguard is under attack. All units prepare for battle. Yep, that's what we're doing. Come on, send them at us. We'll make minced meat out of them. Didn't expect there to be like a dungeon theme. Like that. I'm really looking forward to how the city looks on the inside. Assuming we're getting into the city from here. There! Oh yeah, I was missing you. I was missing you, Graha, and you're there! Go, go, go! Enemy sighted. All 7 sentries. Prepare to engage. No, we are the ones engaging. I don't care about you engaging. Dang. I know. I knew that was gonna happen. But I wanted to Ouroboros them before they went away. Dang, I walked into that. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Trial showing the jumpers. Kinda like Viper. It's pretty flashy. I don't like that it's a selfish DPS. That it does have 0 party synergy. But it feels pretty good at the moment, before, you know, any changes come in. Which I hope won't be too bad. That's a cool and pumping soundtrack. But it feels like it's repeating pretty quickly. And getting old rather quickly as well, unfortunately. Hey, boss time! Nice. Wow, those are a lot of cannons. What the heck? Why are they all behind here? How did they expect to shoot at? Huh. Vanguard commander. A red vehicle? An indication of rank, perhaps? Electro wave. Sure. Really? Really? Did it just run out? Oh man. The moment I pressed the button, the combo ran out. Are you kidding me? Oh, I didn't even look at that. I didn't even see that there was. I was complaining, okay? I didn't have time to look to the side. Look out. Well, thank you, Trial. Wouldn't have thought of that. On the outside this time. Yep, thank you. Oh my god. What? Oh. Never mind my confusion.
This should do it.
Ouch. On the outside. Alright, whatever. I'm assuming we're gonna alert, intruders detected, engaging defensive turrets. I'm gonna assume we're gonna get a lot of that style of music in this expansion. Hey, more treasure coffers, nice. Everything appears to be made of the same strange substance. This place just keeps getting stranger and stranger. Actually, this is pretty much exactly what I was expecting, but then again, I have seen pictures of Solution 9 before, right? And they haven't. So easy for me to talk. Is the soundtrack actually getting longer? Didn't it repeat earlier? And like before the first boss? I guess not, but no, probably not, no. I just felt like, wait, did I hear that part before? Well, I guess I just didn't focus on it. I have to say, it's really good. I think it's really good they have this pretty big difference in style and architecture and everything, right? In the second half. And most of the areas, well, all of the areas were gorgeous and beautiful in this first half. Actually, the first 2/3 probably, more rather, right? This has a different type of energy to it. And also a different type of hype, I would say. So that's really cool, actually. Wow. Wow, look at this. I'm wondering what we're gonna see behind the second boss. That's gonna be great. Protector! So I do wonder if Eliminator is gonna be the final boss of this dungeon. Another hunk of metal for the scrap pile. Or if it's gonna be the trial. So I guess we're gonna find out soon. Search and destroy. Oh, okay. I can deal with that. No problem. Dang. Oh, it didn't hit me. Nice. Ha! Nice. What's with that? Oh boy. Oh god. Okay, it's okay. Never mind. This is cool. I love this. This is such a cool boss. This is freaking great, man.
This should do it.
Ignore the fact that my Noxious Fang fell off like a minute ago. I don't know. It's been Oh wow. Okay. Holy crap! Dang, it hit me. Oh god, this is so cool. What did I get hit by? Oh, that's not good. Not the paralysis! Still love it. Oh, and the music behind it all. Oh, this is great. Dang, I wanted a limit break, but I guess not. There we go. Easy, easy, easiest dodges of my life. Nice, I love it. Oh, this is such a cool boss, oh my god. Oh yes, please, more of this. Alright, let's see, come on. Damn it all! Power the cross bridge and release the beasts! We can't stop them here! And it's kinda funny how the automated voice is showing emotions.
Hold still.
Oh, this is such a cool dungeon! Oh my freaking hell! Oh, I'm having so much fun.
Allow me.
Allow me. Charge! Okay, now let's show us. Show us the really? Dang. The sights. The first view of Leyndell, the capital, right? I actually really like Viper, I just realized. It's really fun. Pressing buttons. And pressing buttons we do. Nice. Oh, I was expecting to see the whole city behind that. Oh, come on. Boo. Vanguard command. Send in reinforcements. The commander will not tolerate failure. Dang, didn't hit them. This is easily my favorite dungeon so far in the expansion. Just for the soundtrack and the boss that we just had. Oh, so good. Probably not only for the expansion. To be fair, I think most of the dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV really suffer from the fact that they are streamlined to be this 3-boss, 2 groups of 2 mob pulls each between, right? Very linear, straight ahead. Streamlining that I've done with them, because it just doesn't make for really interesting dungeons. I do get that it's better like that if you have to, you know, like repeat the dungeons over and over again. But just as a dungeon for the first time you go in, it would be much more fun, I think, to have it, you know, like be exploratory and big and huge and having different paths, etc. So I think most of them just blend together quite some. So it's different for me to say like, what is your favorite dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV? Because it's just like most of them are just like, meh. There are some goods, like Amarod, for example, is really good, right? But mostly because of the lore and the story around it, and the fact that it's at the end of Savage Shadowbringers. Actually, most of the end of expansion dungeons are really good, of course. I do wonder how that, well, problem of course is gonna be, once I actually reach the end game, most of the people I'm gonna in with will probably already have seen the expert dungeons, right? Because I think the devs did say that they wanted to make the expert dungeons actually more difficult, right? You know, to actually be expert dungeons. Or at least not as easy as the leveling dungeons. And I feel like the leveling dungeons are already more difficult than they have been ever before, right? So I am looking forward as to how the expert dungeons are gonna be. If that's actually gonna be true.
Now I'll show you.
More treasures, all for me. Well, I guess I could melt materia in the other things, but I don't feel it's kind of worth it. I guess I'm just gonna keep my gear until I'm level 100. Hello? You're the commander, I assume. You look different. That such a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. Ophidian Outrider, Sander the Snake Skinner. Okay. We redeem our honor with our lives. Are you actually telling me those weren't actual robots but humanoids? Standard a snake skinner. Well, okay. I'm a viper, I don't want to be skinned. Is this the leader? Something's not right about this. Yeah, exactly. I feel weird. It feels weird. But okay, whatever. Let's see. Punch first, ask questions later. Oh, hello. Again, really? Ouch. Is this all? Really? This seems to be over awfully quick. That can't be everything, right? Phase 2. Fight. Oh, how could you? Oh, already, yeah, exactly. Ah, yeah, of course. Right, he has the thing on his head. Alright, no more games. It's the same as Soralja. That was no resurrection magic. I call on the soul of the serpent, the great devourer. Give me the strength to devour the gods together. Pay for the souls you have made me waste this day. Oh god, okay. So it seems they use the souls of others to revive themselves. Is that what he's hinting at? Okay. Sure. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Oh, that's not fair. Oh, 4 guard, okay. I need to read it. I need to read what he's saying, I see. Wait, did my... Serpent? Ah, I fell off. Serpent's Iron. My reawaken ready. So how many times do I have to kill him? Because surely we didn't have to just kill Soralja twice, right? That wouldn't make sense. Ah, I didn't look. Yeah, whatever he said. I was too focused on the cooldown of my Serpent's Ire. Tutti completa. Well, that's bright. Alright, let's see. That was the most unexpected transformation. Kinda. Well, I mean, we've seen it happen before, right? With all the Dragonborn and stuff. He was more snake than man by the end. Well, yeah. Now to see what's inside the dome. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to that. Right, let's get moving. Okay, okay. I'm all with you. Go, go, go. Let's see. What we're in for.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yyasulani, and yet...
This is heritage found.
It was
I'm
wholly
assuming.
unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining.
Okay, so it is still here. Didn't get transported to like another...
Had I returned?
A different reflection. That's just happened in like a few days, right?
The darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yyasulani, can it?
Heritage found. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. What happened here? There was no sensation of passing into different worlds. This couldn't be a reflection. Could it? Oh, okay, maybe it is a reflection. Maybe this is Yyasulani in the reflection, right? Maybe it isn't. I don't think so. Maybe? I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. This is Yyasulani? Well, I mean... I don't think this thing just appeared here, so I still think it's probably... No, actually, yeah, I'm stupid, because for some reason I thought like, oh yeah, Yyasulani is here, so it couldn't be like a part of the reflection that was transported here on the dome, right? No, of course, I mean, Yyasulani might also exist in the reflection, right? Because it is a reflection of the source, right? Although, I mean, it was shattered like much longer time ago, and Yyasulani probably wouldn't have existed then, so... I'm still not sure. Not sure if they are in a reflection or not. But we're gonna find out, probably, right? At some point. I was prepared for something strange, but this... it's like another world. And they are strongly hinting at it being a reflection. I don't understand. Da, 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 da. Well... you know what time it is. Time to end this episode of Gilganos playing Dawntrail. What a juicy episode this was. Nice. Loved it. Looking forward to next time. Oh yes, baby. See you then. Don't forget. Always GG. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.